what I'm talking about. Let's take a picture of this guy. That's a bass. Hello everyone, Jeff Garcia here from Dreaming of Your Next Hook Set with an exciting topic today. I love fishing top water lures. And I'm probably not the only one that loves it. It makes your heart jump. It makes you just talking about it, I'm pumped up. But we've come a long ways, especially when we're talking about prop baits. Prop baits, I mean, about 2 years ago actually, and I was with a buddy of mine. He invited me to go to Wisconsin, and we were fishing topwater lures, and we were using the Smithwick Devil Horse. Okay, and I'll show you one. Actually, I'll show you a couple of them. Awesome prop baits. Okay, there it is, the Smithwicks. But it's not, this video is not just about Smithwicks, it's about just topwater in general and what it does and why it's hard to put it down. I mean, a lot of people like using it in overcast days, cloudy days and stuff, but it's so hard to put down a topwater, even a frog, a topwater, hollow belly topwater frog. It's very hard to put them down. But I remember like my first topwater baits and stuff, they were by Heeden, made by Heeden and people like that, or companies like that. And then I remember the Devil's Horse. I bought one years ago and I was like, it sat in my box for many years. As a matter of fact, you heard me say 2 years ago, about 2 years ago, I went fishing with a buddy. He invited me to Wisconsin to hang out there and just have a good time and stuff. And I took a couple lures, and this was one of them, this Smithwick. I took it. And I never really used a prop bait. Like I said, I owned them. I owned some of the prop baits from Rapala too, and they're nice baits. And since then I've caught fish on them too. Now I'll show you some of them too real quick. But these two right here were like first prop baits that I've used, my personal best. He's ate up because the smallies down the river. I fished here in Rockford, Illinois. I'm even going to give away the spot where I fish by the library. Downtown by the library. I walk over there. It's a 3-mile walk, so I walk over there, get my cardio done, and walk back home. So it all works together. It's nice, and especially now that I'm getting back into working out and trying to get everything right with me, because man, for a whole year and a half, honestly, I just have been derailed, off track, because fixing 2 houses from the bottom up, remodeling and doing all this stuff. You know, my father's house, and oh my God, it's just been rough for me, very rough, and a whole life change for me. It takes a lot of your time. You know, when you're dealing with houses, man, I take my hat off for people that do that every day. That is a serious job, because you pick at a house, not to sidetrack, but you pick at one thing in a house and you find out that there's other problems, and you cannot fix what you're wanting to fix and ignore the problem you found, especially with older homes. Older homes are built nice, they're built solid, true, very solid, and you can do a lot of things with older homes, very true. But I tell you, when you get an older home and you start fixing it, you're gonna find all kinds of problems. That's what's been the time-consuming times, you know. So, but anyways, back to the whopper plopper, because this is the important part. This is the perch one. If you look at it, man, the smallies have ate it up. I have no, I didn't make a video of it, but I even I went over here to Martin Park. It's called. It's a little park, and they have a little like a little pond off the river, small pond. And anyways, I was fishing one day there, and a crappie. You would not believe, a crappie had this lure halfway in his mouth like this when I pulled the crappie out. I couldn't believe it. I'm like, even crappies love it. I'm wondering if this bigger size, this bigger size is going to cause them to really, really eat it. And I'm just anxious to try them. It's late in the season. I've been real busy, so I'm going to try to get out there and get a video on this one here. And if I like it, I'll probably buy the color patterns. I won't get all crazy like I did with the rest of them. bought almost every color pattern they made, and I went kind of crazy with it. But this, I'm gonna stick to just a translucent one, a realistic looking bait fish, bluegill, whatever pattern. I'm gonna get a white one and a black one. That's what I'm gonna get. If this size, I like it and it works out. Hey, what's up guys? Before we continue with this video, this YouTube video, I'm gonna make a few points about bass fishing. Bass fishing is a very challenging sport, and at times it can be nerve-wracking, and that's why you have to get all the knowledge that you can acquire by, via internet or YouTube and, Google, all kinds of ways that you can get that info and you can learn about bass fishing. But the main point of it is that the most important part of it is you got to get out there on the water to understand a lot of things, because there's a lot that comes into play into bass fishing, and sometimes it can be discouraging. Issues that I ran into at first when I started bass fishing, number one was the bird nest. I bought my first bait caster, man, many years ago. Probably about 10 years ago. And first of all, I started with a 6600 Ambassador, and I really got it for channel catfishing and catfishing, but I was told you could use it for bass fishing too. So me not knowing a whole lot back then, I tried to use it for catfishing and bass fishing, but the bird nest just drove me nuts. And I returned it. I left it alone. I said, I'll never get another type of bait caster. It don't matter what kind it is, I'm not gonna deal with it. And let alone even why I never used to touch bait casters. Here's one of the reasons: that the dreadful bird nest. Oh, you gotta hate that. You gotta hate it. There was nothing I could do today. I had a fish blow up on the bait, and then right after that, I went to cast, and the bait got stuck behind me on a tree, and it did that right there. I'm sure all of you are familiar with that. That's the reason a lot of people do not buy bait casters. Let you guys know on this, just a little part here, to let you guys know that bass fishing is a very challenging sport, and you have to be up for it. And once you start really doing good and you start catching bass, and you get past the facts of it, that you are gonna bird nest, you are gonna have the wrong lure, you're gonna be fishing the wrong lure at the wrong time. These things are gonna happen. You're gonna have to learn lures. You're gonna have to learn about plastics. You're gonna have to learn about rods, fishing line, down to even terminal tackle. You like today, you buy a bait, and depending on what you pay for it, well, really I can't even say that, because most baits that you get today, the hooks aren't very good, the treble hooks on them. And we're talking crankbaits here. Now with jigs, it's a separate deal. You get a jig, it comes compact, it comes ready to go depending on what type of jig you get. But when it comes to bass fishing, it's a challenging sport, but it's a very rewarding sport, and it can also be pricey if you let it be. If you get suckered into, like I did in a lot of cases, into colors and every size of every bait that you get, it can be costly. And what I would tell anybody, depending on where you're planning on fishing, that's going to determine the equipment that you use. From the rod, the line, even the reel, the baits that you use, stuff like that. Like I bank fish a lot, and that's mainly what I do. I bank fish. I take my walks and I do a lot of bank fishing. So I should say this, I don't throw too expensive of baits. Especially me, I fish the river, which is 5 blocks away from here, but the river stretches, well, I've fished almost 3 miles from the 5 blocks that I get there, 3 miles upriver, either way. So I fish a lot of the river. I don't fish a lot of ponds and lakes and stuff. Every once in a while I get out to a lake or a pond and I'll fish there. But pond fishing and lake fishing and river fishing, to me, in my point of view, is different. And you have to have different equipment, different line. Like I'll tell anybody, when I go down to the river, I might take away from the numbers as far as how many bass I catch, but I use 17-pound tests, and I use 17-pound test monofilament. I don't use fluorocarbon. Whether I'm throwing a crankbait or a topwater, I start off with 17-pound tests, because most of the times when I fish the river is full of all kinds of stuff. It's not just a contour thing that you're trying to find out the contour of the river or the structure of the river. You got all this cover in the river, logs, trees, cars, you name it, it's in the river because it flows down the river, and our river happens to have a good current year round. We hardly ever get droughts, so the water's constantly moving above the dam. Below the dam, it's a little bit different. But I wanted to mention that to you guys, that bass fishing can be discouraging, but it's very rewarding when you start figuring out your patterns, your situations. Bass fishing, for those of you that don't know, weather plays a big part in it. Weather plays a big part in it, even down to your selection of lure for that particular day or that week. You have pre-spawn, spawn, post-spawn, post fronts. You got all these things that come into play, but bass fishing can be awesome. And I've catfished for many years, and bass fishing has kind of filled that void, because catfishing is you cast your bait out there, you sit along the river and you wait for that big bite. Bass fishing, no, it's an active, you're moving, you're constantly moving, and you're constantly changing baits and stuff. And my suggestion to anybody that's just starting bass fishing, before you go spending a lot of money in bass fishing, learn the basics and try to make it as cheap as you can. So that you learn, because when you're learning, you're going to lose baits. You're going to go through reels, you're going to go through lines. So take that in consideration, and also determine what type of equipment you're going to need for the type of fishing you're going to do. If you're going to do fishing from a boat, well, that's totally different than the bank. The bank, I like to look at it like this. I'm going to take baits that I can afford to lose. I'm going to use rods that are built like tanks, basically. I'm not saying I'm going to go use a heavy power and a heavy action rod. I'm not going to do that, but I'm just saying that I'm not going to buy real expensive rods for me to fish the banks. I'm going to think before I do all this, and think a way of doing it where if I do run into these problems, bird nesting, losing crankbaits, getting hung up a lot, you can afford it, and you're learning as you go. Once you learn how to do it, then you can start investing in a better line, better crankbaits, better rods. But do not ever discriminate against
got him.
$dollar lure.
He came back and got it.
Time and time I've seen lures that cost $19, $15 to be on sale for $7, $6, down to $3.50. I remember years ago, all the storm, I'm going to talk about storm baits, the wiggle warts, all those years ago, they were a hot bait. And Gander Mountain did a thing where when the winter rolled around, they were practically giving these baits away because the new ones were coming in. And I remember paying $2 a bait that were $7 and $8, $6. And right now, if you go on the internet, look for a wiggle wart. Man, they're expensive. They're not cheap. So just remember that. If you see a deal, take advantage of it. Take advantage, especially if it's a good brand of bait. Take advantage of it. But for the most part, if you're going to bank fish and you're just starting, Start off with baits that you know you can afford to lose. Your equipment doesn't have to be the cheapest equipment, but don't go too expensive until you learn how to fish, how to cast a. With gear ratio, it's also important because you're presenting the bait at a certain speed. Of course, we can always alter it because we're the ones spinning the spool, you know. We're the one retrieving it, you know, but for the most part, that's why they make different gear ratios, you know. So take that into consideration, guys, and enjoy the rest of this video. I'm gonna start off with the bird nest and the bad days in this video, and you guys have fun checking them out. You guys take it easy. I'm Jeff Garcia from Dreaming of Your Next Hook Set. Peace. This part here would warm up the fastest. Here we go. Got him. Got him.
Got him.
They don't hit top water, huh? He's a nice one too. On the point. I knew he would be there. I knew he would be right off that point. I knew he would be there. Oh yeah, he's trying to take off that way. Look at him right here. Oh, nice one. He's a nice one. Put the stuff down because he can't get in the way of this big beast right here. This is a big one. Look at him. Oh yeah, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know how I'm gonna get this one, but he is a nice one. On the 90, the 90 class whopper plopper. I might have to get a little dirty for this one. Oh my God. Oh my God. It's probably the biggest bass I've ever caught, honestly, to be honest. Please don't bust. Let's see. Gotta get him. Got him. Oh my goodness. Look at this bass, baby. On the whopper plopper, never fails me. The 90. Oh my God, right off the point. Man, talk about a big bass. Man. Let me open this spool on the Corrado, Shimano Corrado. Let's get some, let's check this out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Here we go, and a little pond bass. But he ain't little, guys. This is a beast right here. This is a big guy. We're gonna go ahead and let him go. I'm gonna release him to fight another day. Y'all take it easy. This is Dreaming of Your Next Hook Set. Jeff Garcia. Dreaming of your next hook set. Release these big boys. Just like the catfish, release these big fish, guys. So other people can catch them, a kid can catch them. Once again, from Dreaming of Your Next Hook Set, Jeff Garcia. I hope you guys enjoyed this fight here that you guys just seen. Beast is gone. take this bag over to move from here. No, we're gonna have to. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Got him. Got him. Oh yeah, got him. Got him. Oh yeah. Got him. That drop shot never fails. Got him. Nice one. Take it easy so you don't lose them. Says Jeff Garcia was dreaming of your next hook set on the drop shot. Come on, bring them out, bring them out. Nice one. Nice one. This is what I'm talking about. Nice little, ooh, he's fat too. Look at him. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. See, sometimes they don't want that top water, so you gotta kind of, look at that. A nice pond bass. Nice size. It's very heavy, very thick. Look at the shoulders on this. Wow. Nice one. Get him real good. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about right here. Very nice bass. And then let him live another day on the wacky rig. Yeah, look at that. Beautiful fish. Let me take a picture before we let him go. Nice and cold too. Take a picture. Got him. Got him. Yeah. Oh yeah. Nice one, baby. Nice. Come on, baby. Don't get off. Don't get off. He's barely hooked too. Nice. Look at that. Oh. Nice bass. It's the first bass I've ever caught at rock cut. and it's a square bill crankbait. It's actually the real baby one, the real small Rick Clun. And you can get this shad pattern Rick Clun one at Walmart. I think it's like $5 though. It's not cheap. Sometimes you can get them on the internet for cheaper, but man, that's a nice bass. Thank you very much. Hi everyone, Jeff Garcia from Dreaming of Your Next Hook Set on the Whopper Plopper in South Beloit, or Beloit, Wisconsin, with a little largemouth. Yeah, nice one. Little guy, good fun. But anyways, on the River to Sea Whopper Plopper, the baby one, the little one, I think it's the 90. The 90, I believe, yep. We're gonna let him go. Of your next hook set, releasing a nice little 2.5 pounder, maybe 3. Big old shoulders, look at him. We're gonna release him. Hopefully I don't fall in the mud. Hey, aquí estamos con Jeff Garcia de Dreaming of Your Next Hook Set, con un bass un poco más grandecito. Con el crankbait, pegó en el crankbait este chiquito que está aquí. Ahorita se los enseño, pero ahí está. Déjame poner la cámara aquí. Aquí está, mis amigos. Ay, bonito. Video right here. Okay guys, he hit on the crankbait. I got a videotape with my camera down, but he's a nice one. Look at that. There you go. On the frog, the live target frog. Nice one. Look at that. He hit it, boy. Nice one. Look at that. He murdered that frog. Live target frog. He's not real clean because I had to kind of drag him in the dirt a little bit, but awesome. He hit good. Look at that. Oh yeah. Take a picture. You probably want to use the camera because it won't take a good picture. But yep. Aquí estamos, Jeff Garcia, con Dreaming of Your Next Hook Set, con este que pesa como 1 libra, 1,5 libras lo más. Bonito robarlo, se pescó en una Rebel crankbait, square bill. Aquí está, esta mera. Yo le pinté negro ahí arriba y los lados le pinté negro, pero eso es lo que se pescó así. So, aquí estamos, todavía tratando de pescar los robalíos, a ver si pesco uno grande. I hope you guys enjoy. Ojalá que se están divirtiendo. Okay. Vamos a ver cuánto pesa. Let's do this the right way. Sí. Así como dije, casi 2 libras. Casi 2 libras. Just like I said, about 2 pounds. 2-pound bass, so that's cool. Now we're gonna go ahead and release them. Jeff Garcia dándole vida al robalo este. We're releasing this fish so he can fight another day, guys. Or just release them, let them grow and catch them later on when they're bigger, when they're 5 pounds, 10 pounds. You guys take it easy. From Dreaming of Your Next Hook Set, I'm Jeff Garcia. There we go. He's gone. 1, 2, 3.
Jeff Garcia from Dreaming of Your Next Hook said, pay attention, guys, in the water. Okay, right away you see the water's dark right here to the right. And if you look right here directly in front of me, you see a point. It goes out into the water. But the most important part is, how do you know which way the current was going or is going? By looking at the cabbage and all the plants. Which way are the plants waving? They're waving to the right. That means when you present the bait, you want to present the bait casting that way and coming this way. Casting to the right and bring your bait back. Look at that bass right there. Look at this big bass right here. Look at that big bass. Look at that. The big bass are in here. Look at them. Look at them. Now is the time for a wacky rig right here. Look at these big bass just hunting. The most important part is they're after that bait right there. If you pay close attention, they're after that bait. That's what they're after. Look at these big bass right here. Right here. Look at them. Making all those bluegills take off. Bait, fish, everything. We're gonna try to catch one of these bass. But like I said, there's a lot of key things that people have to pay attention. Right there is, you see all the bait fish right there. They're going into deeper water. So, just some key things that I've noticed bass fishing. Here comes some more bass just trailing through there. Look at them, nice sized bass. Put a bunch of 1 pounders, 2 pounders, even some 3 pounders. But I hung a big one yesterday. Look at them darting. Because the bass are eating them. But anyways, just a quick little notice. There they are. Got him. Got him. That's the big one. It's the big one. It's the big one. No. No. No, don't go in there. It's the big one. Don't go in there. Don't go in there. Come on. Come on out of there. Come on out of there. Come on out of there. It's not the big one. I thought it was the big one, but that's okay. We'll take him. We'll take him. We'll take him. All right. I love this crankbait. Hey, Jeff Garcia con Dreaming of Your Next Hook set con el otro. Nice one. Nice one. A real nice one. These little square crankbaits, I'm telling you. Ooh, look at that, guys. It came out of his mouth. Look at that. Wow. Look at that. Very nice. Very nice. Nice strike too. All right. Guys wouldn't guess, that's the Rebel crankbait. Yep. Rebel. Nice one. Look at that. Very nice. Very nice fish. I hope I was recording that. We'll see right now. Got him. Got him. Don't come off. Don't come off. Got him. Good strike. Good strike. That's what I wanted. Ugh. That's what I wanted. It's hooked everywhere. On kick. Okay, let's go get my... Got him. Got him. got him. Yep. I got him. Nice one. Oh yeah. Second one. Oof. Don't want him to hook me. Very nice. Very bassy. Okay. Well, I got him hooked here. There we go. He followed it. Whoa, that's a nice one. Second one of the day. Ok, es el segundo del día ahora este. Está bonito, I mean, está chiquillo. Yo no estoy buscando a este, estoy buscando al más grande. Pero el segundo robalo que he pescado ahora. Vamos a ver si podemos pescar algo más. Oh, tell me you're getting this. I got a nice one right here. Right on the crank. That's what they wanted, was a crankbait. They didn't want anything else. Nice one. There we go. Nice one. On the crankbait, no top water. Okay. Let me grab him from here. Yep. I think I lost my scissors. Nope, here they go. He hit the crankbait really nice. There it is, guys. Man, I didn't catch it on video, but man, look at the little hooks that got him. Look at the little hooks that got him, guys. But it's all about playing them. There's the bait. That's what he wanted. Nice one. Nice little pound, maybe. Real nice bass. Let's take a quick picture of it. So you want. Tell me I got it on video. Tell me I got it on video. You see how easy that lure came out? Otro robalito. Another one. That's number 2. Yep, number 2. Let him go. Vamos a dejar este chiquito ir. Let him go. Go back, buddy. There you go. I'm not setting the hook right where I want to. That lure came right out. Got him. Got him. Got him. Good one. Good one. Let's get him out of there. Nice little one. Look at that, how he ate it. He ate the whole thing. Nice one. Look at that. Bonito. Otro robalo. Aquí estamos con Dreaming of Your Next Hook Set, Jeff García. Mira cómo se lo comió ese. Look at the way he ate that. Se lo comió bien comidito este. Bonito strike. Ese fue bonito, ese strike. Vamos a ver aquí. Sacar los pliers. Es por eso. Ya tiré crankbaits, tiré todo. Jerkbaits, todo tiré. Y nada, nada. Es por eso que uno tiene que... Mi híjole, se lo comió todo, mira nomás. Está pesado este. Tengo ya 1 hora y media casi pescando. Este está chiquito, pero como quiera, es un robalío, ¿me entiendes? Y at least, you know, it's a fish. That's my third one today. See if I got the scale here so we can weigh them real quick. Okay. Let's see what this guy weighs. Pound, 2 ounces. Nice one. That's what it's all about. Pound. I should have my gloves on. Bueno, let's let them go. Nice bass. I seen you there, bud. I seen you there. Believe me, I seen you there. Seen you there. Nice little guy. I'm dreaming of your next hook set. Jeff García aquí con el primero. Chiquito, pero es el primero. En el Whopper Plopper, en 90. Aquí estamos. Little guy. Vamos a dejarlo ir. That's not what we're looking for. Got him, got him, got him, got him. Chiquito, little one. But we got him though. Let's bring him out. Say hello to the camera, my friend. Where's your daddy? It's on a little 4-foot crankbait. I got 17-pound line on it, so it won't go 4 feet at all. Probably 2.5 feet. Okay. Just hook myself. Okay. Okay, what I was saying, guys, is it's just a little guy. When you fish off the bank of the river, lakes, ponds, and all that, it's probably a good idea to use 17-pound tests. I don't use fluorocarbon because I'm fishing in ponds and stuff, and sometimes I will, but not a whole lot. But lo que estaba diciendo es que con esta carnada artificial de 4 pies, si usas línea de 17 libras, no se va a los 4 pies, se va como 2 y medio. So, eso es una buena idea cuando pescas así de la orilla de los ríos, de las lagunas, que uses línea de 17 para que la carnada la presentes arriba, sobre arriba del agua, o sea, arribita como unos 2 pies, o también para que no pierdas muchas carnadas. Con 17 libras casi todo el tiempo sacas tu carnada otra vez si se atora o algo. Pero esa es una buena idea de usar línea gruesa cuando estás pescando de la orilla de los lagos y así. So, vamos a darle otra vez aquí. Got it. Got it. Got it. Told you he was there. That's the third one. Third one. Perfect example. And they're nice and hot. They're fattening up for winter. Look at that big one right there. Man, I gotta catch that big one. Let me get these pliers. Oops, they're in my back pocket. I'm so excited. Third bass. We've been fishing for a couple days and haven't got any bass, and I'm telling you, it gets exciting when you do start catching them. Another little one. Oops. We'll bury the hook. There we go. Another one. Right at the bank. There's a big one out there. I want to get that big one. But anyways, from dreaming of your next hook set, check it out. You guys got to witness a little hit. I don't know if you've seen it, but we're going to release them to live another day. And let's catch another one. That big one. I want that big one back there. It's further out in the water, so I got to cast this lure way out there. That's about where he's at, right there. Now, switch your bait without hooking yourself. Left because I'm talking to myself, buddy. You're in the boat, so I feel alright. I feel normal. Okay. I'm glad I brought these deep diving baits, though. Wasn't gonna bring them. And this was a hot color right here. Like these, Evan. I went to Gander Mountain, and when they were like 250, I scooped them up, dude. Because they do that. They go on sale and they want to get rid of them. You need to be there to get them because, you know. She was lying.
You know what we don't like, Anthony?
What?
Liars.
Got him. Got him. One-handed hook set. Tell me I got this on video. The drop shot. It does it. There we go. Nice one. Nice catch. Tell me I got this on video. Oh yeah, nice one.
Congrats!
Yep. Take it easy, thank you. Oh yeah, yeah. Good boy. Nice catch. Man, I've been waiting for this. Muito obrigado por este peixe. Muito obrigado. I thank this fish a lot because I ain't caught a fish all day today. Been working that bait. See what he hit. He hit this bait right here. Oh, looks like I hooked myself. Fish. That was a nice one. Been waiting for me right there. Got him. Got him. Got him. I hope it's videotaping, because he ain't really hooked. He ain't really hooked good. He is a nice one. tire him out. Let him swim the opposite way. He swatted at it. He really didn't choke it. But it's got him on the side too. Yeah. Nice one. Not bad, not bad, not bad. Not bad. Little guy. But got him. Got him. Yes, sir. I want to set him down because beautiful hit on the Corrado, not Corrado, but the Cronarch. You like it, don't you? Yeah, you like it. Pretty fish. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah. Oh yeah, they're way bigger than this.
I see guys fishing and...
Yeah. Sometimes it's just the bait that you use.
Oh, you're using lures?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, sometimes I go artificial hard bait or artificial plastic.
Okay.
I got 2 other poles set up with plastic on them.
Okay.
And then I do the hard bait too. Yep. He's going home. He's going home. Let's see. Let's try it. So I gotta go home and think of what I'm gonna wear. It spins up. That's what I like about this next one. Got him. Oh yeah, he hit it when I slowed it down. Yeah. Nice, you know, for a day of doing nothing. No, I started earlier. I've got 2 already. Yeah, thank you. Once again, it didn't fail me. Same bait. Killing him on the X-Rat. Yeah, he wanted it. He swatted at it when I slowed it down. Stay down, stay down. Stay down. It's a big one. Stay down, baby. Stay down. Stay down. Stay down. Yes. That's what I'm talking about.
That's what I'm talking about right here. Yeah, baby. That's what I'm talking about. All in the mouth. Oh yeah. That's what I'm talking about. On my favorite bait. Yeah. Tell me this is recording. Make sure. Yes sir, it's recording. My third smallie this season. Nice size. Nice size smallie. Like I said, with my favorite bait. Man, he hit good too. No, it's a smallie. I'll go ahead and measure him. He's probably about 16 inches, probably. He's small. He's still skinny because the year's just started, so the season just started. Pretty big though. Pretty long. He might be more than 16. About to see right now. Let's get the bait out first. I shouldn't be so mean to the fish. Go ahead and perform surgery on them first. And then let them go. Don't beat yourself up. Yeah. Let me get the bait out. Nice size. Let's measure them. The tip of the tail, he's about 14 and a half. 14 and a half, I would say, yeah. Yeah, about 14 and a half. How you doing?
Not bad size.
Nah, 14 inches. I was hoping 16, but not that I keep them or anything, but yeah. Yeah.
And see what happens. I got a good bait right here. I've been wanting to try this one, but I know yesterday this Madzu caught me most of my fish yesterday. This little Madzu right here. I got some Gamma hooks on them, Yamagatsu. This was the bait that did it yesterday, man. It outperformed everything yesterday. It's a little Madzu. Little guy. Esta fue la carnada que pesqué robalos ayer, bastantitos. Nomás que no tenía esos anzuelos buenos Yamagatsu. Tenía unos anzuelos que nomás no. Yeah, it has new hooks, guys. I put some new hooks on it. Gamakatsu hooks, because the hooks on it was terrible. I got a little video of it. I'll show you guys. But we're gonna throw this guy first, and then we'll go to the Matsu. This is a bomber bait. Shallow fry. I believe that's a bomber. Let's see. Now the weight's gonna change, so now you gotta reset up your reel. El peso va a cambiar. So ahora tienes que moverle los dials y los frenos al reel. Porque si no, birdness. Se hace un nido en el reel. Vamos a ver. Vamos a ver qué hondo entra este. Vamos a ver qué tan hondo entra. Let's see how deep this bait goes. It doesn't have any weight whatsoever, so as you can see, it didn't even go down. Barely has any weight on it. Now it's getting there, rolling. Let's see if it will burn this if I let it. Yep. Not good. We don't want to burn this. That means you gotta adjust your tension on it. Put it up. Pull back a tad. It's on 3. Let's check it out. Feels good. It feels like it's doing what it's supposed to. Oh yeah. Yep, I like it. Got good action. But it has a silencer. No noise. Sometimes that's good too. Sometimes they want it with no rattles in it. Oh, got him. Got him. Got him. Woo! Woo! Beautiful fish. Oh man, dreaming of your next hook set once again. Grandote. Big one. Please don't get off. Please don't get off. Beautiful. Please don't get off. Tighten the drag a little bit. Déjalo que se canse. Oh my goodness, I did it again. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Tráetelo, tráetelo, tráetelo. Despacito porque es un crankbait chico, Es un crankbait chiquito. Ay, 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 ¿cómo le voy a hacer aquí? Ah. Can't lift this guy because he's big. Let's get him out of the water. I'm gonna have to go down here and get him, guys. I didn't want to do this, but I'm gonna have to. Come on, guys. Yeah. This is the way we do it, baby. This is the way we do it. Oh man, that's a beautiful bass. Look at that. Man, le gustó el crankbait, He loved the crankbait. Look at this little bomber crankbait. Man, look at that. Beautiful fish. Man, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Look at that. Take a picture. Jeff Garcia from Dreaming of Your Next Hook Set. A nice bass on a bomber bait. Man, look at that bass. Look at that bass. Nice guy. Look at that. Wow. We're gonna weigh him here in a minute to see how big he is. Aquí estamos, Jeff Garcia con Dreaming of Your Next Hook Set. Ustedes saben, pescando el robalo, Así con la little bomber bait. Mira nomás, mira el bocón. Yep. Esa es la... Very nice bass. We're gonna release this guy, but I'm gonna weigh him first. Let's get this crankbait out of his face. Man, look at this bass. Look at that. Very nice bass. We're gonna release this guy, but I'm gonna weigh him first to the bag. Okay, here we go. The little bomber bait, I just cast it out. Beautiful, beautiful hook set. And I played them because I knew these were some small hooks. Come on. There we go. There it is. Little shad pattern. All right. Let me get my scale and weigh them before I release them. Okay. Okay. Pounds. Oops. Okay. Right here. 3.73 pounds. Very nice. Okay, we're gonna release the fish. Very nice fish. Vamos a dejar ir este pescado antes de que se dañe. All right, we're gonna release this giant, this little giant here, and let him live, let him go. Dreaming of your next hook set, do it right, let them go, let the big ones go. Dejen los grandecitos ir, guys. Dreaming of your next hook set, Jeff Garcia releasing it. Here we go. Dreaming of your next hook set, release these big boys. Just like the catfish, release these big fish, guys, so other people can catch them, a kid can catch them. Once again, from Dreaming of Your Next Hook Set, Jeff Garcia. I hope you guys enjoyed this fight here that you guys just seen. Beast is gone.